The Texas Longhorns played the Oklahoma Sooners this Saturday night at the Moody Center in what could have been Trey Johnson's last game as a Texas Longhorn, his last game in the burnt orange. But for this season, as far as their tournament hopes, before this game it was looking pretty dim at 17-13 overall and 6-11 in the SEC. And this was a game that they desperately needed to win, as they were already looking at being one of the first 4 teams out.
It was a tough and tightly contested game for 40 minutes, but perhaps the biggest storyline of the game is Trey Johnson going 0 from 14 from the field, not making a single field goal for the entire game against the Sooners. This game was definitely decided in the last 5 minutes, and the Longhorns had several chances to even the score with Oklahoma and had strong offensive performances from Jordan Pope with 21 and Arthur Kaluma and Trey Mark with 12 each.
Yeah, Kurt, I tell you, it's my 13th year here, and we've always put together a highly competitive team, being here on the 40 acres myself. And, we still have, obviously opportunities in Nashville ahead of us. And, so everything's still in front of you. But I've never been here where we hadn't been postseason play. So my guys have played really hard. I thought down the stretch, we knew Oklahoma was going to come in and play well. They played well down the stretch. Porter's team's been playing really good, and they played well on the road, so we knew we were going to get a highly contested game here. So, there's still basketball to be played. There's opportunities, and we've got to be prepared for them.
It was obviously a very emotional night for the Texas Longhorns, the Texas seniors on senior night, losing to their arch rival, the Oklahoma Sooners, 76-72. But you can't help but wonder the future for several aspects of this team, for Trey Johnson, the program as a whole, and Rodney Terry. But for now, they will have to focus on Wednesday, the SEC tournament. Their season is not over yet. They will be playing Vanderbilt in the SEC tournament with a chance to add to their resume.
The Texas Longhorns ended up losing to their arch rivals, the Oklahoma Sooners, 76-72 this Saturday night. And a lot of players afterwards, during the Eyes of Texas and in post-game press conferences, were very emotional. Obviously, it's a very emotional game, being the last game of the season, losing to your arch rival. But if there's one thing Rodney Terry said and emphasized in post-game press conferences, it's that, it's a one-game season from here on out. Heading to Nashville, you're only guaranteed one game from here on out. And the Texas Longhorns are going to have to lock in. They still feel like they can compete with any team in the SEC, as they have a lot of quad one wins. They also have a lot of quad one losses, so they're playing competition, but they're just not always coming out on top all the time. And the Texas Longhorns are going to look forward to building their resume as they hope to make the field of 68 what comes Selection Sunday. And one last time from the Moody Center, this is Aram Vela reporting for TSTV Sports. Have a good night.